Hi, this is Susanna Bowling with the Times Square Beat, and we are with Laura Worsham. Laura, when are you performing at 54 Below?
I am doing my first solo show. It's from corsets to combat boots, starting with my opera background and ending up in my rock roots. So moving all the way through, starting very high and ending up very low and dark.
Now, your list of how you like to sing runs the gamut. Do you have a favorite of what you like to sing?
I think that's my point is that I haven't been able to choose, so I haven't. I love opera because of the technique that's required and the dedication to music and what the composer has written. I love musical theater because of the text and how we base everything on the text and the story. And I love rock music because how it's just based on like pure pure emotion, just like let it out. And it's hard for me to choose one, so I do them all.
Do you have a favorite opera?
Favorite opera? I really love new music. I guess of the newer traditional operas, I love Britain, anything by Britain. I did Turn of the Screw, which I loved. I also love operetta, and that's more related to musical theater. But I'm going to be doing a new opera in 2 weeks in LA at LA Opera, and it combines heavy metal guitars and percussion, and it is boundary crossing, but it's opera. And
What's it called?
Dog Days,
And where is it playing?
LA Opera, June 11th to the 15th. And it's written by David Little, who has a Met commission. That's what's up next. He's a big up-and-coming composer, and it's my heart, that show. So,
If you had to choose a musical that was your favorite, what would it be? Besides A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. No, that doesn't count. You were in it.
I am your beautiful monster now. I wasn't like this till you showed me how. Take care with my heart, whatever you do, oh baby, I will destroy. I will destroy.
well, besides A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, which I love, I guess Light in the Piazza is something I really connect with. I feel like it's a meditation on love in all its disparate forms. And I had the opportunity to work on the chamber version of that show with Adam Gettle up in Vermont, and that was an unforgettable experience for me.
Now, in your rock influence, are you influenced by people like Portishead, or who are your influences?
Well, first off, I grew up in Austin, Texas, which is the live music capital of the world. So I grew up not surrounded by opera necessarily, but surrounded by blues singers like Tony Price and Townes Van Zandt, folk kind of stuff. So that's been a huge impact on my life. And my dad was always a huge fan of the Stones, so we grew up listening to the Stones. And Van Morrison, and then modern, I love Arcade Fire.
Wait, no Aerosmith?
I like Aerosmith. I love Arcade Fire. I love Beirut. My tastes run pretty wide, and I basically try to dip my toe into everything that I'm attracted to and see how it fits.
Now, if you had to pick a song that describes who you are, what song would that be?
Beautiful Monster, the one I sang today, is a little accurate. I mean, it was written by my husband for me, so that says a lot. Yeah, definitely that one. Let me think. Wow, there's so many songs in the world. It's hard to limit it to just one. Maybe I Hate Music, too, by Leonard Bernstein, because it's kind of gets to the heart of the matter, I hate music, but I love to sing.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you could have a show written for you, what would that show be about?
I hope to have the opportunity to have more shows written for me. Actually, there is a show that's being written for me, an opera. It's based on Woman in the Dunes, though that I don't know if that necessarily would have been my choice. I guess any strong female role that has a big arc to it, I would be attracted to, and it doesn't matter what that is. If it's me sitting on a stage, with chopsticks, like moving grains of sand, or if it's something more demure and sweet and understandable, as long as it has an arc.
Thank you so much. This is Susanna Bowling, and this is Laura Worsham, and it is 54 Below.
If you leave me, I will tear your heart out of your chest.